Okay, good morning, everybody. I know this is what we talked about last week, and it's still on the board, but I want to tell you something that's interesting. Last week I just talked about it and how our stress can cause pains and create sickness. Well, this week I've been being tested because after that presentation, that little sharing, I went into kind of some severe stress, some things that I'm struggling with, and man, it hit me. My throat hurt, my head hurts, my back hurts. My back hasn't hurt in a long time, and I am feeling it. Oh man, I am feeling it bad. And I've been going out and letting go. I've been writing letters. I've been doing everything that I've been talking about. And these principles are true. But sometimes, at least this is where I'm at, is I wanted it to work like that. Sometimes it does. Other times it doesn't. Right now, it's not. And I think that's part of what I had to realize is it's okay to deal with some pain. It's okay to deal with some heartache, some challenge, and realize that it's not all bed of roses. Actually, maybe it is all bed of roses, but you have thorns within those roses. And it's through that protection that we develop, just like those thorns, that it protects the rose. And first it started with my throat. So I'm going to take you through my experience so far with this. And I really think this is kind of not funny, like ha 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 funny, but more of it's funny how this happened. So my pain, I've got a long neck, so my pain was right here in my throat. I woke up, so what it is, it's kind of some financial stress. I'm just going to say it like it is. It's easier to talk instead of trying to hide things or be incognito. But it's some financial stress, meeting the needs that our family has. And it's not a lot, but because of starting a business and because of the challenges that come with that, there's a growth period. And that growth period hurts. And you don't always have your needs met, and so you're just wondering, how is this going to happen? How am I going to make ends meet this week? Well, my throat, I woke up and I could feel it right back here. Just, I started to swallow and I was like, oh man, what is that? Well, then it progressed, and I'm like, okay, I'm not giving into it. I'm not taking medication. I let go. I did some writing. I went out and I have a stump out back that I have the kids and friends and family come over and they chop on it to let go. So I have this stump there, and I was out there chopping on it. Well, yesterday, my back it didn't quite seize up on me like it did several years ago, but it has been so tight. So now my throat's not as bad. So what did I talk about? How the pain will travel. So now the pain has traveled from here to my back. My lower back, right where it hurt before. It's our brain knows how to distract us. And so my pain traveled to my back. And then I forced myself through that. I did some yoga this morning. And what has happened now? Man, I haven't had a headache in a long time. And it's just like right up here and right behind the eye. And it's like, oh man, it is a brutal one. But I'm forcing through it. I'm forcing through. So my pain went from my throat to my back and now to my head. And it's kind of sharing. But what's interesting is the throat is less. The back it's still hurts, but it has lessened a bit. And now it's my head. It's traveling, just like we talked about last week. It's traveling. And as I'm experiencing this, I'm going, man, part of me says, this sucks. Another part of me is like, this is science. This is proving my point. But the part that doesn't, it's not very fun. And so just so you can see how my pain traveled, I wanted to illustrate that today. So my pain traveled this process: throat, back, head. And I've been writing letters, letting go of emotion. I've been out there chopping on the stump. I've been forcing myself to push into the pain, to lean into the pain. So the pain can either stop us, which then our mind is one, or we can lean into it. We can lean into the sickness. We can lean into the pain and say, I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep pushing forward. And as I've done that, things have lessened. And what a powerful lesson right after teaching you this principle. To experience it immediately. I mean, I knew it was true, but to experience it immediately, man. And so I just wanted to kind of really re-illustrate that again. And the pain does not go away immediately sometimes. And I've met people where it does. My wife has experienced that some. Sometimes it hasn't. My children have experienced it. Some of them have. Some of them haven't. But it always does go away eventually. We just lean into it. We push into it. We don't let it win. We don't let our mind say, no, we got to stay away from the emotional junk that you're dealing with, because that's harder to deal with than just your pain in your back or just a pain in my throat or my headache. See, even now, as I'm leaning into this, as I'm pushing forward, my headache now has gone away. Yeah, it's gone. I don't understand why. I don't understand why I'm getting emotional. But our minds are powerful. And when we can lean into that pain, and we can lean into the emotional trauma and the emotional challenges we've had in our life, we can get rid of that pain. It's not immediate, but we can get rid of it. What trauma, what pain are you experiencing? I really want to help you. I want to help you. I want to coach you through it. I want you to experience joy in this life and not dread it. There's too many of you that, maybe you have spouse problems. Maybe it's problems with children, or it's even problems with your past. I've talked to several women who they put on a huge, shiny, rosy face, and they say all is well, but the honest truth it's more like this. It's sad. It's like all this turmoil that's going on inside that is creating a lot of their sickness, a lot of their pains. And that fake smile can only last so long. And then they start shutting down. I know people who have gone through tremendous trauma, abuse from their spouse, where their husband, he was a jerk. He was a big, utter jerk, to the point that it caused her to go into a mental hospital. Because she didn't have the tools to deal with somebody like that. You deserve to be treated like a queen. You deserve to be treated as a princess. You deserve all the greatness of the world. And I'm sorry, I'm old-fashioned. You deserve to have the doors opened for you. You deserve that when you walk onto a bus, that the guys stand up and say, "Here, take my seat." You deserve to be, as you're walking towards a door, a guy to run forward and open it up and let you in. Not because of a feminist, not because of this, I don't want you to open your own door. Because that's how you should be treated. You should be treated out of love and respect by everyone. You are powerful. And when you can realize that power, and you can unleash it, and you can let go of the past, you can let go and leave behind and change the mind for the new future, the new you, worlds open up. Opportunities open up. Your life changes. Joy fills it. You're healthier. You're happier. You're stronger. And you can handle the things that are going on around you. Then no longer is this a facade. This now becomes the new reality, that you truly are happy beyond belief, that you are joyous and radiant. I mean, you just have so much joy and happiness. Let's make it a girl. I'm drawing on the board this picture of a happy woman, because this is what you deserve. You are enough. You are. You are enough as you are right now. You don't have to change for anybody else. Only change for you. Change to make yourself better so that you feel happier, that you feel stronger, that you can accomplish the goals, the desires, and the dreams that you have. Not for somebody else. Not because somebody says, "Oh, you need to do this, oh, you need to do that," but because you want to. Make this happy face a reality. And write this. Write this on your mirror. I am enough. Write that on your mirror. Put it right above. So every time you're staring in the mirror, you can see right across the top of you, I am enough. And then right below I am enough, you see your face. You are staring right into the eyes of the person who is enough, and that's you. This happy face can be your reality. I would love to help you to achieve it. I would love to coach you through the past, challenges, struggles, thoughts, and beliefs. I would love to coach you through the business struggles that you may be experiencing as you start pushing toward your dreams and your goals, or whatever those challenges may be. I would love to help you. This can be your reality. Having a happy and a joyous and a very fulfilling life. You are amazing. Believe it. Have a fantastic day.